how are you? This is gonna be How to Mondays. Okay, I'm gonna start Mondays speaking about just different ideas of how to do when if you have a or deciding to like maybe live in a camp in an RV or boat or something. I think this works kind of like the boats. Just to tell you how ours works and letting you know simple stuff, in case some of you, maybe are curious about, the vehicle that we're living in and so on. So this is the panel that gives us an idea of what is happening, and the buttons to tell us, we press here and then it indicates. So this one here, what is telling me, you don't see it, but there's a little design there that is saying that that's the cabin part, the part of the back. Okay, so it's saying that there's this percentage of battery in that area. So that's the cellular battery, the one in for this area here. So we're pretty good with this. Same time, we're plugged, so that's good. It's working well there. This one is the battery of the front. That's the battery of the vehicle. All right, and there's a design there that shows you. That's how it's like a design of the vehicle, and it points to the front in this one. This is the water, the usable water. We have a restroom, we have a place for doing the dishes and everything, a kitchen, and this here says how much water we have left. Okay, and one thing that I wanted to tell you is extremely interesting. One thing that we have been learning is how to budget, meaning like what is the usage of things, how many days we need it for, we can use certain things, and of course it's how much you use it one time or the other. What we kind of plan, and depending how far we are from a place, we need to decide, okay, do we have to stop somewhere and refill, or we can keep going? And is that one of the biggest challenges have been to measure that part, because coming from living in a house, a 3-2, and just, you just turn on the light and you just put the water and all that, to this is different. That part is different. And this here that I don't think you see, but it's just, I just wanted to put the light. This here in the bottom, what it tells me or tells us is the gray water. So it's saying the level of the gray water, which is the water with soap, the water from the douche, the water from washing dishes, that what is the level for the tank, the tank, how much is it, and it start flashing to say, okay, letting know that soon you have to empty that part, empty the gray water. The other one is just the light of the panel. It's not super important. Is the light of the panel, and it says, what is the light, how you have the level of the light of the panel. And one thing that I wanted to tell you, we do, I don't know, I think I have mentioned before, we do have solar panel. We have one solar panel on top of and it's all together combined with the power of the cellular battery. So and we have noticed that when we are in the sun, it hasn't been that mentioned, I think I mentioned that before, but when we're in the sun, you do see that the level of the battery goes, so that the battery charges. Because we have been in the area not too far from the family and all that, we have not gone in a long trip. We're planning when everything works properly, because we're having issues with the heater. Once it works properly, we're planning, and the epidemic, the confinement and the borders maybe are a little bit more relaxed. We're planning to do longer trips, so a lot of the things that we do, we try to see how autonomous we are being, because the whole thing is being autonomous. So once all this is happening, we actually are adding one cellular battery to the camping car, which should give us more time. And the water part, that's just gonna stay the same for now. and those are the main things that we're doing, mainly the battery part. And then we're investigating some generators that are generate that are, you know, I've been in researching generators that are not with gasoline or anything like that, are generators that you just charge, and also they charge with the solar, and they're quiet generators, and they can give you quite a bit of power also. All right, that was the how to Monday. Ciao.